welcome to ER. This is Emotional Response Life Coaching with Ink. Hi, I'm Ivory. Today, I want to talk to you about conflict. A good way to start the work week. This is in and out of work. Conflict is actually a healthy part of life. Conflict has to happen unless everybody is acting the same. And then there's no reason for conflict. Everybody's thinking the same. Everybody's saying the exact same things. And so everybody's behavior is the same. And so there's no need for conflict. However, conflict must occur in life because everybody's uniquely made. Everybody's born into this world with their own personalities, their own worldviews, their own perspectives, and they walk around with their own set of assumptions. Can they be the same as others? Sure. Exactly the same? Probably not. Because that person has a different personality as you. They have different experiences as you. Even if you're raised in the same household, it's amazing how two people can be raised in the same household and still walk away from the household as adults with different worldviews, different perspectives, different understandings in how life goes. And it could be under the same household. And that's why I bring up the fact that you're uniquely made. Because your personality is your personality. Your set of eyes is your set of eyes. How you view things is how you view things. It doesn't make you greater or less than someone. It just makes you you. And with that in mind, that makes them them. So when you realize that, you hone in and how someone was uniquely wired and how they understand the world, and you walk away with a better way of relating with them. Because then you stop assuming so much and you start asking and inquiring and dwelling with each other and understanding that, actually sitting there and seeing what makes them tick. And with that in mind, conflict will occur. Conflict, to me, in my wonderful world, is a beautiful tool of gaining a deeper understanding of people's thoughts and actions. Conflict is a tool that will allow you to have deeper conversations. Conflict allow you to step away and realize that you have to take people into consideration. Conflict is something people run from and avoid because of the actual energy that occurs when conflict is resolving. However, the results of conflict is what I marvel at. The results. Because then you realize why this was a conflict. What needs to be done. And how to walk away from this point and be functional in the relationship and as well as connecting with others. So conflict is a thing that people avoid because Most of the time, it's when people come to the conclusion that they don't agree with everything someone else is doing, or they don't agree with everything that's going on. And so when they vocalize it with the intentions to resolve. They vocalize it to clarify some things. They vocalize it so assumptions can deplete. So conflict is a very intricate tool in interpersonal communication, social relationships, and networking in general. Now, how you resolve conflict is key, because conflict can be confused with drama. There are people that walk around in their house with drama. And 20 times out of 20, those people don't seek to resolve anything. They just want to be heard. They want to be seen. And they tend to go around the same points over and over again. With no intentions of moving forward. Drama. Some people have went through so much drama that they normalized it. Oh, well, because I went through drama with that person, that means that person understands me. No. If you keep going through the same issues over and over and over again, that's unhealthy. Drama is supposed to be in plays, not in real life, on a consistent basis. You're constantly bickering with that person. That's just something me and him go through. No. At some point, you have to say no, because it becomes damaging. It becomes exhausting. The energy that you invest in drama, you can invest in making your life more fruitful and more beneficial. Drama always takes you off of your course. It sidetracks you. It sideswipes you. It consumes your time. It's a selfish act of getting attention with no goal in mind. Now, conflict is addressing issues that keep colliding. Talking about behaviors that you are not in agreement with. Talking about worldviews and how you view things versus how another person views things. Conflict comes to a point where you agree to disagree. You come to that common ground. Or you trade perspectives. And now you see from the lens of that person, and that person sees from the lens of you. But drama is not the same as conflict. And maybe that might be another reason why people run away from conflict, because they think it's drama. They mislabel misunderstandings as drama. So they avoid dialoguing with people to get understanding. And when people bring up issues, they tend to think, oh, that person is drama-filled. No. That person brings up issues with the intentions to resolve. Now, drama is throwing stuff in your face and attacking you. Conflict is not a war. It's a clashing of ideas, but not people. Drama is more so a clashing of people and not ideas. Some people clash so much that they think it's normal and it's not. You shouldn't be arguing every freaking day. That's a clashing of people. Two adults going through a misunderstanding should be able to resolve it in such a way that even if tension and energy flares up, they're able to de-escalate and still come to a common solution. It's not an effort to change the person. Either the person is appealed to another thought process, but in no shape or form is conflict addressed with the intentions to change. That person has to willfully want to take on a new idea. And if they do, it's not with the expectation of pleasing you, but it's for the desire to grow, number one, as a person, and to two, grow in understanding. So conflict is awesome. And when you take the negative connotation off of conflict, you tend to tackle it more. There's never a point where I feel comfortable in conflict. But I anticipate the results, and the results I always enjoy. It's tough seeing that your worldview is different. It's tough seeing that your lens is not the same as everyone else. And that's okay. But your approach and how you vocalize it is key to others around you gaining understanding, whether in a relationship outside, whether at work or not out at work, during your leisure. Still, your approach and how you dialogue about things is key. You shouldn't year after year talk about the same thing. Over and over and over and over again. That's not normal. Stop normalizing the abnormal. Stop normalizing the abnormal. Oh, it just feels right because I'm used to going through it. No. Get used to resolving things. Get used to being mature. We all have immature areas of our life, but we should be ever growing, ever evolving. We shouldn't look like last year. Oh, I always go through this. No. 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 Something you say at some point in your life. At 17, you shouldn't be at 27 going through the same thing. You need conflict resolution. Addressing things properly. This is what I think. This is what I assume. This is what I know. And approach it as such. Don't call an assumption a fact. And don't call a fact an assumption. Don't blur reality for the sake of justifying your perspective. Do not blur reality for the sake of justifying your perspective. Everything you think is not right, and vice versa. Everything that another person